Good, everybody, cheer up. Pay attention. Kunya, good. All right, today we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to work on some of our blocks. We'll do a basic version and transition over to a little bit more intermediate and advanced block, and then we'll do another advanced block. After that, we're going to review our forms that we've done so far, add new pieces to it. We're going to work on some kicks, specifically the hook kick, round kick, and axe kick today. After that, we'll go over our one steps, 10, 20, and 30 one-step feet, and then 10 and 20 self-defense. After that, we got a challenge for you today. Hope you guys can do it. All right, so first thing, everybody start off with 10 jumping jacks. Get ready, feet together, hands by your side. 10 jumping jacks, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, before we do the push-ups, what I want you to do is put your feet apart, pull your hands back, put one hand out, and now I want you to do 20 punches. All right, bend your knees a little bit. Let's stay low in a good horse stance. We're gonna do 20 punches all together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Now I want you to do 20 more punches when I say go, but this time you're gonna go as fast as you want or as strong as you want. Get ready, put your hands down, bend your knees, bend hands back, put one hand out, do 20 punches all together. Ready, go. Great. Now everybody stand up, relax. All right, we're gonna work on a couple of our blocks, specifically the inside-outside block. All right, we just worked on this, but make an X and bring one hand straight across, up and down, as the other hand pulls. Remember, this is called the inside to outside block, for those of you just joining us. It goes between the shoulders, all right, from inside of the shoulders to the outside of the shoulders. So one arm, pull up over like this, all right? Make sure you're mirroring me, so you look at the same side as me and pull this hand back. Now make an X, pull the other side up and across. This, imagine if somebody's trying to punch you in the face. Put your hand up, block fast. One more time, put your hands up, block fast. All right, so now make an X. Our karate school yell Tia, everybody say Tia. Good, and make an X. The other side say Tua. Good, make an X. This side say Tia. One more time, Tua. And the last one say Asa. Very nice. All right, now we're gonna do what's called a two-hand block. So a two-hand block will do just like the first block, but my hand supports it right here. So right, make a fist with both of your hands, put one hand on the elbow right here, and you just touch the inside of the elbow with your hand here. Pull both hands across. Let's do a step forward on this side. So bring your hands across just like this. So whatever foot is out, that's the same hand that is up. So stand here, bring your hands to your side. It can touch before or not, doesn't matter. But from here, as you step forward, push everything at the same time. Make sure you're touching and make sure you're blocking. So step forward and say, Tia. Good. Let's do it again. Bring your hands to your side. Step forward and say, Tia. Good. One last one. Put your hands to your side. Step forward and say, Tia. Now relax. Now we're gonna do the other hand. So make your X, do the inside outside block over here. Take this hand and make sure that you're touching. So bring it in, step forward, and use that side and say Tia. Now remember, same foot, bend your knee, same hand. This is the front stance, the one that's bent in the front, straight in the back right here. So bring it in, everybody say Tia. Bring it in, Tia. One more time, Tia. Good. Now step back as far as you can go without touching anything. We're trying to get 2 or 3 steps in. Take one of your legs, step towards me, put that hand forward, say Tia. Step forward now, other side, say Tua. Step forward, say Tia. And if you have enough room to step forward one more time without touching anything, step forward and say Tua. Very good. Now relax. We can do that. That's called a two-hand block, and we were doing it in a front stance. We can do the same exact block in a fighting stance. All right, so this time I just need to make sure that when I step forward, I don't step forward far and bend my knee like my front stance. If you remember the fighting stance, it's a part of the step. I bend both my knees and I almost stay back. All right, I'm going to deflect or bounce the things off of me as they come at me instead of trying to be as strong as I can and move through it. So we're gonna stay back. So put your hand up and touch right here. Bring home both hands back. Say Tia. Bring it in. Say Tia. One more time. Say Tia. Good. Now let's switch to the other side. Step forward in a fighting stance. Say Tia. Bring it in. Say Tia. One more time. Say Tia. And last, we're just gonna step forward into a fighting stance. We're gonna say Tia. Now the other side, say Tua. One more time, say Asa. Very good, and relax. Great. And the next block that we're going to do is called a low X block or a low double hand block. All right. So regular low block, I would take one hand and I would push down away from my body just like this. We'd practice that. But now the other hand is going to go on top of that. We're going to pull both hands back, and this hand still kind of swoops across and pushes down, but this arm helps push it to make it stronger and goes a little farther to actually catch things as well. So pull it back, put both hands down just like this. So put your hand down on low block, but don't go all the way. Stop over here. And then this hand goes here and push down. All right? Both of your arms should be touching each other, and they should be flat down into each other like this. Don't do it with like your thumbs up. Turn it so your thumbs are sideways. Keep your thumbs tucked in, pull your hands back, and push down. So pull back, push down. Pull back, push down, right? Now, step back, let's switch. Let's put the other arm on top, step forward with the other side. This hand comes down, this hand on top of it, same time. So pull back, I actually like to pull my whole entire body backward, then I keep my feet still, and I'm gonna push forward and block at the same time. So pull back, push, pull back, push. One more time and say, Tia. All right, now for the tricky part. All right, I want you to step forward with one of your legs. Make sure that hand is down and the other hand is on top. Bring it in and block. When we step though, and I step, I could just go down, but you're supposed to rotate your hand over and push down on the side. So if you notice, as I step, I switch my hand around and push down. So let's see if we can do this all together if you haven't already tried it. So take one leg, step forward, put the other hand on top. Everybody say, Tia. Now get ready. Switch your hands. As you step forward, say, Tua. Switch, step forward, Tia. One more, say, Tua. Good. And last, we can do the same exact block as a high X block or a double hand high block. All right, we put our hands up and our hands are open. All right, so pick one of your legs to step forward. Put your hand out, put your other hand on top of it. Bring them both in, and this time open your hands up. This would stop something from hitting on your head. The benefit of this is I can actually push or move something out of the way. I can circle and do other techniques. So from here, we have one foot, the same hand, other hand on top, bring it in, push up over your head. Make sure you go far enough. Some people don't go far enough and they still get hit in the head. So all the way over your head, but if you go too high or too close, it's too small of a catch, so we want to catch here. So bring it in and Tia. Now let's see if you can do the switch as you step forward. Tua. Do the switch, step forward, Tia. And one more if you have room, Tua. Just like that. And that's called a high X block or a double hand high block. All right, now we need to work on our kicks. All right, we have 3 kicks we're gonna work on today: the hook kick, the round kick, and the axe kick. All right, so let's start with your right leg. Put your right leg back behind you. The round kick is gonna go first. We're gonna do the round kick first. Take your back leg, you're gonna bend your knee, point your toe, and come straight across. We just worked on this yesterday, but I wanna make sure that your foot can come across. So I want your knee to come across before anything happens, then kick right afterward. All right, try not to make your foot go up in the air. Your foot's gonna come around. When you strike a target, if you're hitting something soft, right, big and soft, you can hit with the top part of your foot or even your shin. If you're gonna hit something hard, like you're trying to break a board or a brick or something crazy, all right, you can hit with the ball of your foot. You can pull your toes back, hit the bottom of your foot. But for the air, and when we're practicing, it's really important for me that you just point your toes and just hit with the top part of your foot for now. So bend your knee, point your toe, kick straight across, and come back. So let's do that 10 times. Pick your foot up. 1, good, put it back. 2, put it back. Same line. 3, good, put it back. 4, and one more. 5. Perfect. Now switch your feet and let's do the last 5 on the other side. So the other leg, bend your knee, bring it across, point your toe, and kick. 1, put it back. 2, good, remember put it all the way behind you. 3, good, you can yell if you want to. 4, good, and the last one, 5. Nice job. All right, now we're gonna work on the hook kick. The hook kick goes the exact opposite way the roundhouse kick. Where the roundhouse kick would come out, the hook kick goes the opposite way. So we pick our foot up and then hook straight across. The goal to this is to stay looking at your target though. So I want you to keep your eyes right on me, put your hands up. You're gonna take the foot that's behind you, and I want you to stick your foot out toward me and then bend it so it comes back in towards your leg and your body. So come back. Let's do 5 on this side. Pick your foot up, pull it in. 1, good, put it back. Let's go a little faster. Up, 2, good, put it back, even faster. 3, Good, put it back. 4. And the last one, 5. Nice job, let's switch your feet. All right, the leg behind you, let's go slow first. I know you're good at this already. But take your back leg, stick it up toward the screen, and bend it so it comes back. Now put it back. The more straight across you can go, the better. If you notice it coming downward a little bit, it's not where it needs to be. It's gotta go straight across. So pick your foot up, straight across. Ready? 1. Good. Put your hands up, let's do it together. 2. Good. 3. Put it back. 4. Good. Last one. 5. Nice job. All right, and the last kick that I wanted to work on today was the axe kick. You're gonna take your leg, put your right leg back behind you. This foot's gonna come up super high and pull down super fast, just like an axe works. So the axe would work by lifting it up and chopping down through a piece of wood. I want you to imagine you're picking your foot up and chopping down through a piece of wood. So your hands are up, pick your foot up high and pull down. 1. Good. The higher you can get your foot first before pulling, the better. If you're just trying to kick strong, sometimes people go a little too low. I want your foot to be relaxed, go up high, and then pull hard. So pick it up high and 2. Good, put your hands up, a little higher. 3. Good, put it back, do as high as you can without falling. 4. Good, remember no falling. And 5. Good, now switch your feet. We just have 5 more to do on the other side. Pick your back leg up and down. 1. Good, put yourself back, get all the way back, hands up. 2. Put it back. 3. Good. 4. And the last one, remember to yell on the side, ready? 5. Great job. All right, good. And now for Nahonchi Idam. So Nahonchi Idam, we worked on both sides of the first part. We're gonna do the last part, reverse it, and learn the whole thing. So first thing that we do is make sure that you have room side to side. This form, 4 stance goes side to side. We're gonna start by stepping to the right, bringing your hands in, and double elbow strike. Picking your foot up, throw away from you. Make sure both of your elbows are bent. Grab onto your wrist, step in front, low. Then you're gonna step, rotate your hand around, support it inside outside block. From here, you're gonna step straight in front, put your hands across, pick your foot up, go away, grab onto your wrist, step in front, pull. Then you're gonna step out, rotate your hands around, support it inside outside block. From there, that same hand, you're gonna push. When your hands come up from this side, they're gonna go up over to this side and at the same time, switch places. I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna elbow behind me as I lift my foot up, elbow, step out into horse stance, elbow across. Then that same hand that just came across with the elbow opens up, chops across this way, make sure you're chambered, and a 3/4 punch. You're gonna step in front, step out into horse stance, use that same hand to block. Then the opposite side goes down. Whatever hand goes down has to come up into a back fist as we do the low block, and the same hand comes in. And all you do from there to finish the form is do the same exact movement, but rotate, flip sides. So put it here, push. If it's on this side, it goes up to the opposite side as I switch hands. I'm gonna push that elbow in behind me as I lift up my foot, land in a horse stance, elbow across. From here, you're gonna chop across, do a punch, 3/4 punch, step in front, block with this side, the hand that was out, and then they only have one hand left to go down. The hand that goes down goes up into a back fist while this hand is low block, and we bring our hand outside inside block with it supported underneath. Then your left foot picks up, and you do a chupi. Practice that. Great, and the last 2 pieces of material we're gonna go over are 1-step feet, 10, 20, and 30, and our self-defense 10 and 20. All right, so starting with the feet techniques. All right, we're gonna start from a chumbi for number 10. Remember, most of the 1-step feet techniques start from a fighting stance, but 8, 9, and 10 start from a ready position. All right, so I'm in a chumbi, ready position. First thing I want you to do, number 10, is you're gonna step over with your left side, take your right hand, inside outside block. You're gonna block the person's hand out of the way and then grab onto it. Once it's grabbed, take the leg that's behind you, pick your foot up, and hook it. All right, one more time. You're gonna step to the left, inside outside block, grab, back leg is gonna pick up and do a hook kick. Great. Number 20, all right, remember we're gonna start with the right leg in front of us. 18, 19, and 20, we always start with the right leg in front. For number 20, the person goes to kick it, you're gonna step back and press, right? You're gonna move away from the kick and stop them, all right? We get away and stop. Once we do that, the back leg is gonna go straight up into what we call a hopping front kick or a jumping front kick with a single action, up, straight up, and kick. All right, it's just a small jump high enough to get your foot up off the ground. So one more time, right leg is forward. You're gonna step back and press with your left, and then the right leg is gonna hop straight up and kick. Wonderful. All right, last one, you're gonna start with your left leg forward. Once your left leg is forward for number 30, you're gonna step back and press. All right, so our left leg starts forward. The first swing, we step back and press. The back leg is gonna do a hop, back spinning, crescent kick. You're gonna spin and kick and just land right behind you. Your toes are allowed to be up, it's not a wheel kick. So we're gonna start with the left leg forward. You're gonna step back, press. Then you're gonna hop straight up, kicking around behind you. Great. All right, last we're gonna work on our self-defense techniques. Self-defense techniques, numbers 10 and 20. All right, number 10, as we practiced before, is you're leaning over, the person is next to you, and they have you in a headlock. All right, so one way to escape from a headlock would be, if I'm here, the person's next to me. Remember, you're gonna take your right leg, step over behind them as far as you can. Make sure you move your elbow fast behind you so that it straightens out, so I can go in between our bodies and reach all the way up and grab. Once I do that, I'm going to stand up, put my other hand up, and hammer fist, right? Hammer fist. Remember, it's not about how hard you can pull. It's not about the strength of your arm. We have to stand up to lift to use our whole body. All right, the person is at an advantage, and I need to use everything I can to help stand up and pull the person backward in the right hand strikes. All right, number 20, as we practiced on Wednesday, is when the person reaches around and grabs bear hug around both of your arms. We put both of our hands up. I'm gonna elbow behind me. Whatever elbow I elbow with, I'm gonna put it back. I step with the opposite foot, elbow again, look at them at that point, and turn and face them. All right, so from your angle, if the person is behind you, right, you put your hands up, you're gonna elbow, you step with the opposite foot, elbow again, turn, and look at the person the easiest way possible. All right, remember, if somebody really grabs you, the first elbow strike may be enough to loosen them up and get away. Sometimes it may take 3 or 4. All right, but for these drills, for these exercises in the air, it's important just to do 2, just so that we don't too much. So more time, your hands go up, you elbow, whatever side you elbow with, when you put it back, step with the opposite foot, elbow again, and then turn the easy way and look at the person without having to take a big step. Great. And last, your challenge. All right, your challenge today is I want you to do all 3 of our one-step feet techniques for your class 5 times in 1 minute. All right, we did the same challenge on Wednesday with the hand techniques. Now the challenge is to do it with your feet techniques. So go back and look at the other videos and make sure that you've had an opportunity to review those. All right, but your challenge today is to do, if you're a beginner or haven't even started karate, you should be able to do numbers 8, 9, and 10. Right, if you're in my green and brown belt class, you should be able to do 18, 19, and 20. If you're my red belt and above class, we're working on 28, 29, and 30 feet techniques. So remember, 5 times in all 3 of those, 5 times in 1 minute. Good luck.